Hello, everyone. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day. Thank you very much for coming back. Today's pick a card is going to be who is your main guide and what are they helping you with at this time. All the information, timestamps will be in the description box below. Remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. I hope you guys stay safe, and I will not be uploading again until Monday. I will be spending time with family, so eat lots of food, stay safe, and have a beautiful Thanksgiving. So with that being said, let's get started with pile number 1 here, Sagittarius. Okay. So pile number 1. I do feel like you do have a guide who is somewhat of a high council is what I'm getting here with this Jupiter energy. I feel like this guide is helping you expand, is helping you get out of your comfort zone, but I also feel like this guide in particular is helping you kind of sort out what are your spiritual beliefs, okay? Helping you see like, okay, where do my beliefs start and what are they, and which ones are my friends or my family members, kind of finding discernment in that. So I feel like pile number 1, you have had a lot of experiences with different like spiritual groups or maybe different religions, and you kind of been trying to see like what works for you, what resonates with you most. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see, where do I want to start here? Okay, so you do have a high priest as your guide. I said high council. There we go. It's definitely spirituality. This guide is helping you, assist you in your spirituality, your spiritual beliefs. You know, what do you stand for? Connecting with your higher power, connecting with your intuition, with your own truth as well, with your own discernment, with your spiritual sovereignty. There we go, sovereignty, yes. And then we have here claircognizance. So this guide communicates with you through your crown chakra. So I feel like when this guide comes through, you might get like very tingly at the crown of your head, like at the top of your head. I feel here also when this guide comes through, you might get just ideas, because I feel like this guide communicates with you through downloads, okay, or through your dreams specifically. And I feel like this guide just gives you like epiphanies, or you just know things, like you know certain truths, and you might be like, I don't know how I know. Well, this particular guide is the one assisting you with this clarity, with this discernment, especially when it comes to relationships, okay? Because I feel like you might have trouble discerning which relationships are good for you and which ones are not, which ones are nourishing and which ones are not nourishing. And so I feel like this particular guide at this time is helping you find that clarity in your relationships. I also feel here like this particular guide is helping you with your health as well. Bathroom, cleansing, clarifying. So I do feel like this particular guide as well is helping you cleanse certain situations that are toxic, that are not good for you, helping you flush out certain things from your life, things that are not in alignment with your truth or with your spiritual beliefs. I also feel like this guide as well brings in, again, a lot of clarity for you. Yeah, this guide brings you a lot of breakthroughs. A lot of breakthroughs. We have balance. Anything that is not in balance or anything that is throwing you off balance, this guide I feel like gives you clues about that in order for you to like filter out of your life. Yeah, because this guide is all about nourishing you. Like, what nourishes you, what provides you with deep love, and anything that does not provide you with that, this guide comes very clear and tells you shouldn't be wasting your time with that situation. Yeah, because I feel like for a lot of you, there is a lot of sadness, or you have experienced a lot of sadness when it comes to relationships, okay, or connection with others, or in particular, connection with the mother as well, because we have mother's milk here. So I do feel that this guide helps you a lot through that. This guide might show you a lot of 444 as well, because that just caught my eye. We have first move. We have the Knight of Wands. the Two of Pentacles, and the 6th house here, the Virgo energy, which interestingly enough is the house of health. So we have here the Knight of Wands, and we're talking about relationships. I do feel like this particular guide, anybody who's in and out of your life, like the Knight of Wands, is telling you to cut them out. Because I feel like this guide is telling you you shouldn't be juggling so much. Especially juggling situations where you know they're not good for you. Where you know that they, at the end of the day, they leave you with this emptiness, with this sadness there. They're not nourishing for you. They're not healthy for you. And so I feel like this goes not only in relationships, but also at work. In your everyday, they're saying. Things that are leaving you like this with this energy here. He's like, why are we juggling this situation? When in the end, you already know how it ends. This guide also helps you a lot with making the first move and taking action. Taking action towards a new journey, a new beginning as well. I feel like this guide is all about you. You nourishing yourself, you loving yourself, you taking care of yourself. Because I feel like pile number 1, you guys are of service. Because the 6th house is the house of Virgo. Virgo definitely stands for of service. She is of service. She likes to be of service. Okay, this is, it brings her a lot of fulfillment. And I say her because Virgo is represented by the Virgin. So I do feel here like you like to be of service, pile number 1. You like to help other people. But also this guide is saying, at what cost are you helping other people? Is it from a place of an empty cup? Is it from a place of, exhaustion? Is it from a place of sadness? Or is it from a place of deep love and nourishment? For others of you, this guide is also helping you with your skills as well. There's a lot of purification. This guide is all about detox and purification. And this is on all levels, you guys. Yeah, because this guide is saying you're juggling too much with that Two of Pentacles. And for a lot of you, I feel like you enjoy the juggle. I'm not going to lie. This person here looks like he's enjoying the juggling. You're very skilled. You have that Virgo energy. You're very detail oriented. You can handle your stuff. You're very good at what you do. But also your guide is saying, like, just because you're good at it doesn't mean you have to do it that way. Okay, pile number 1. I feel like also this guide is saying, like, if you were to be more organized and flush out and let go of anything that is not nourishing you, anything that is not, filling you up, it will make things a lot more easier, because then you wouldn't be wasting your energy and your time on things that are not fulfilling you. I feel like also this guide is helping you with something ancestral, like something that you're meant to break in your family lineage. Because this guide wants to see you be victorious. This guide wants to see you, going after your dreams and being, the best of the best. But again, organization will be key. Prioritizing will be key. This guide also helps you stay on check, like keeps you on check as well, is what I'm getting here. Especially health-wise. So you're going to start to notice that when you start stressing out and you start overworking, or you start like juggling too much, you're going to see that your health kind of like, you get really tired, you get sluggish, or your creativity, your passion like starts dying out, or you just start to feel it at a physical level here. And that just means you need to detox. That just means that you need to maybe just take a look at your load and see what can you drop. Trying to see if I can get anything else here for you guys. Yeah, this guy wants you to take the initiative. That's part of their purpose of working with you, is to help you take the initiative in things. For you to be able to identify when, because I'm getting this energy of like you're meant to be this free bird, but sometimes you get caught up in the details, or you get caught up in like a lot of things, and this brings you in a lot of sadness. And this guy is saying you weren't meant to live in a life like that. You were meant to go after your passions, like the Knight of Wands. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're holding on to a lot of things that are not good for you. And this guy wants you to focus on things that nurture you like a mother's milk. And for a lot of you, there's many things that you want to start. Birth as a portal. There's a lot of things that you want to start. There's a lot of things that you want to do. But I feel like because you're juggling so much, you put those things in the back burner. And this guy is saying like, why? Make the first move. Set these 2 pentacles down, or at least one. So that is what I have for pile number 1. If it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to get notified every time I upload. Happy Thanksgiving. Take care of yourselves. Bye. Pile number 2. We have here La Luna, the moon. So let's see. Who is your spirit? I feel like the spirit guide in particular, I'm getting feminine energy just because it's La Luna, it's the moon, but also I'm getting like emotional healing for pile number 2. Okay, this guide is helping you a lot with emotional healing, with emotional commitment, because I feel like for a lot of you there's emotional, like, I'm hearing fragmented. I don't know why, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, we have here, okay, this guide is helping you with finding discernment. Emotional discernment is what I'm getting here. Okay, emotional discernment, being emotionally intelligent as well. For a lot of you, you do have a saint that's working with you. Okay, I'm getting like the saint vibe. For others of you, I am getting an elemental here. I feel like this is like a mixed bag. For a lot of you, I'm also getting Archangel Michael. He's helping you detach from emotional attachments, because there's unhealthy emotional attachments here. Okay, we have an ancestor coming through. Okay, so this guide is helping you with your foundation. This guide is actually helping you prepare yourself for your abundance, for your career, for whatever it is that you want to manifest, whether this be a car, a house. I feel like right now you're very much focused on manifesting something, whether this be your own business, a career promotion. Like there's something that you want to do, and I feel like this particular guide right now is helping you with that. Helping you achieve your harvest. Yeah, there's a rebirth here with the snake. A lot of medicine healing. I'm getting medicine woman for someone here. We have earthly shifts, reassurance. Yeah, I feel like these particular guides, and the reason why I'm saying guides and not ancestors is because there were so many coming through, right? We had the saints, we have Archangel Michael, and now we have the ancestors here. I feel like there's a lot of releasing that you've recently gone. Pile number 2, I feel like you guys have recently gone through a massive rebirth. I feel like you've been shedding a lot. You've been releasing a lot. You've been integrating a lot. A lot of discernment. You've been seeing a lot of truth, a lot of clarity. You've been releasing a lot of unhealthy attachments. You've gained a new perspective to these attachments that you've had, whether this be with a person, with a situation, or with an identity that you kind of were resisting to let go. And I feel like because you went through this and you kind of shed, you know, a layer of skin here like the snake, I feel like this has all been in preparation for your harvest, for what's to come. And I feel like your guides are telling you, like, you had to go through this situation, through this shift, so that positive changes can come into your life. This was laying like a firm foundation for you. That's what they're assisting you with. Look up the number 1515, pile number 2. I feel like they want you to know that you are safe, okay? Because I don't know right now if you feel like you're in a rocky situation, like you feel like you're not on solid ground for some reason. They want you to know that this will come to an end, okay? That you're taken care of. You just need to go along with the process, go with the flow, because all of this, again, is in preparation for your manifestation, for your abundance, and for your success. Exactly. Trust the timing. What did I just say? Go with the flow. Trust the wave that you came on. There's a reason why you're going through what you're going through right now. You're not running out of time. For a lot of you, you feel like you are running out of time. You feel like, oh my God, there's so many people ahead. Like, I'm here waiting in line. When is it going to be my turn? I'm all the way at the back. And your guides are saying, you're right on time. You're right on time. Trust the timing of things. You're being protected. You're being shielded. Just like this angel is shielding you from the sun, right? Because the sun can burn you. Like if you stand out there in the sun, you get a massive sunburn. So your ancestors, your guides are shielding you. They are protecting you. Even though you are going through massive shifts. Even though you are going through big transformations in your life. You got to trust. You got to trust that things happen in divine timing. And I know that's something that a lot of people don't like to hear. Myself included. Okay? Myself included. But I feel like these transformations that you've been going through have helped you unleash your power, have helped you unleash your creativity, your passions, your desires, have helped you tap into this. Okay? Because it feels like pile number 2, your guides were, they had put you in this kind of like hanged man energy, where you had no other option but to surrender. But I feel like they're saying because of this, you were able to tap into potential that you didn't even know you had. Okay, it was dormant within you. And because you are exploring this now, it's bringing you towards a lot of infinite abundance, a lot of success. Yeah, because for a lot of you, you were stuck in the past. Maybe you were stuck, in a past, like stuck on a past lover or something in the past. There's something in the past that you weren't letting go of. This is because I know they're going to ask me. That is the Love and Tragedy Oracle. So let's see. So I do feel like you were stuck in the past. Okay, there was something here that you were just not budging. You were not letting go. Yeah, and it was keeping you in this 2 of Swords energy. In this indecision. Another 2 here. So this guide, when they communicate with you, I feel like they might show you a lot of 222s. Okay, but I feel like this guide communicates with you through your intuition, through your dreams as well, with the High Priest here. Is the High Priestess. It's so interesting because pile number 1 got the High Priest and you guys got the High Priestess. Isn't that cool? So with the 2 of Swords here, again, you kind of kept going back and forth about this situation in the past. And I feel like that is something that you needed to release. Okay, and if you're still in this energy of going back and forth, this guide or these guides, because you had so many, are helping you, assisting you in releasing this situation from the past so that you can find truth and clarity, so that you can move forward and make space for your abundance and your success to come in, because there's so many positive things that are trying to come in, but I feel like a lot of you are blocking it because you're stuck in something in the past. And then we have here the Pisces energy, the Mystic. For a lot of you, you are a very, very intuitive people. You are very connected to the ethereal. Okay, you are very emotional. And that's why I said for a lot of you, you're finding this emotional intelligence. Because I feel like pile number 2, you had attracted someone who was an emotional vampire here. And I feel like you needed to see that or maybe you were so stuck on someone or something here. And I feel like this particular guide has brought in discernment for you to let that go. There's a lot of healing that this guide is helping you with. Yeah, especially emotionally. For a lot of you, because Pisces does rule the 12th house and it is Neptune energy, for a lot of you, again, that confusion. Couldn't find discernment, couldn't find clarity. And I feel like, again, you had no other choice but just allowing the situation to play out. I'm hearing My Sweet Escape by Gwen Stefani. Yeah, that song. I don't know if someone was listening to it or you need to look up the lyrics, but there's something there with that song, My Sweet Escape by, no doubt, Gwen Stefani. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, this guide is helping you with your creative endeavors, but they were saying that it was being blocked by something from the past. And this guide is helping you release that. And they're saying trust in your timing, trust that you're right on time, that you have not missed out, okay, that you are the next one. Stop comparing yourself to other people as well as what I'm getting here. You are safe while you're going through these changes. And there is a lot of success. There is a lot of positive harvest coming your way. Okay, you just needed this downtime. You just needed this time to recharge, to rejuvenate here, and to find discernment in something from your past that you kind of kept going back and forth with. So that is what I have for pile number 2. If it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a new video. Have a beautiful Thanksgiving. Stay safe and eat lots of food. Bye. Pile number 3. This beautiful heart here. Let's see. What's going on, pile number 3? I'm hearing someone here has a secret admirer. I don't know. That was random, but okay. Okay. Hold on. Okay, I'm getting 2 archangels coming through. I'm getting Archangel Michael to my right, and I'm getting Archangel Raphael to my left. Okay. We have astrology, starseed. Interesting. So for a lot of you, your main guide is a starseed. It is I'm getting a I'm getting Orion, Pleiades, yeah, those are the ones that I'm getting. We got here balance. Okay, so these particular guides are helping you find a balance in something, because I feel like, okay, so for a lot of you, pile number 3, I'm not surprised you guys get the prophecy. Pile number 3 is always a very intense pile. So pile number 3, I feel like you guys have been revealed something. Okay, something, you've seen something, something's going to happen. You've gotten some type of premonition, okay, some type of an epiphany, an aha moment here. And I feel like that was the purpose of these guides, to connect with you, to work with you at this time. Okay, with astrology also, it reminds me of transits, right? So I feel like here, things take time. Okay, things take time. I do feel here as well that they are wanting you to find balance, because it kind of feels like, okay, I was revealed something, now how is this going to play out, or how is this going to happen for me? How are the things going to fall into place? And I feel like these guides are like trying to kind of get you to calm down. Okay. You have community. So for a lot of you, you found out something about someone, like a soul tribe, like you found your soul tribe, or you found out that someone is your soul tribe, that someone was a divine sent relationship for you, okay, and that it is, or that you are going to find union or unity. And then we have boundaries, communication, healthy relationships, assertiveness. So for a lot of you, these particular guides are helping you with relationships and learning to set healthy boundaries for yourself within these relationships is what I'm getting here. Because for a lot of you, I do feel like you've had, relationships where people walked all over you. Okay, where you couldn't assert yourself or you couldn't speak up in a way, or they were not balanced. And I feel like now you met someone that feels like the divine sent you this person or sent you these friendships. And it's kind of like you're very excited or you've seen it already. Yeah, and a lot of you are trying to micromanage this. A lot of you are like, oh my God, so and so is my person, or like, okay, I've seen it, or I've been getting a lot of confirmations about this, that unity is going to happen, that union is going to happen, and you're trying to you're trying to put everything together. And they're saying, wait, right now, just embrace the fact that you have that premonition, that you have that epiphany. Don't worry so much about, how it's going to come together. And then we have here self-sabotage. So for a lot of you, these guides are helping you. And it's interesting that we have two. We have these guides helping you with how to help you see your behaviors and how you self-sabotage as well in relationships or in connections or just in life in general. Yeah, for a lot of you, I feel like these guys are helping you find empowerment. Okay, to help you find your community that will empower you, that will activate you, that will help in your spiritual development is what I'm getting here. Yeah, but for a lot of you, you're just like overwhelmed. You're like overwhelmed with excitement is what I'm getting here, pile number 3. Because a lot of you, I feel like you found someone that you're just like, I know this is my person or this is my friend and I know we can make things happen. I know this is like my power couple type of energy when I read for my clients and I get empowerment in a relationship, love reading. I always like, oh, this is the power couple. So for some of you, you probably found your power couple. You're like, okay, I know my person. And your guides are saying astrology. Wait, there's a timing for everything. There will be a transit that will help you guys align. That will help you align things here for you. Yeah, for a lot of you, you want this new beginning. You've seen this new beginning. You can even taste it and feel it. And it's like, I know it. I know it's right there, but why isn't it happening? And your guys are saying, slow down. Slow down. We don't want to self-sabotage this. Slow it down. Wow, speaking of starseeds, you guys are very connected to like... starseed energy here for sure. This is Aquarian energy, or you might have heavy Aquarian in your chart. There's a lot of healing happening right now within yourself, learning your own boundaries, learning to find balance within yourself, learning to see again, where do you limit yourself? Where do you self-sabotage when it comes to your own personal healing and when it comes to relation to other people, whether this be a lover or whether this be friends? And the Knight of Swords, I'm not surprised. Like, you want to rush in. You want to rush in, and they're saying in divine timing. Pile number 3, in divine timing. Okay, literally, look, in divine timing. Right now, they're just saying, just reflect on the fact that you know. Yeah, because I see a lot of you just being very, very confident because you're very connected to Source right now. Very connected. And it's like you're getting consumed by the mystery of things because your intuition is revealing something, is revealing that prophecy, that dream or that epiphany to you. And it's kind of like, well, why am I not seeing things move forward? And they're saying all in divine timing. You are connected. Okay, you are connected. Very connected, may I say. There's a lot of healing that needs to happen first. But you are receiving vital information for sure. For sure, especially through your dreams, pile number 3. Okay, so if you've been asking questions about a particular situation, I feel like they're saying it's going to manifest for you. For a lot of you, might be also this guide is helping you find the lessons in past lives. So you might be dreaming of your past life, and with someone in particular, with a group of people. Yeah, there's a lot of emotional healing here. Okay, pile number 3, your guys are saying you need to ground. Yeah, because for a lot of you just want to skip to the resolution. Pile number 3, what's going on? You guys are just wanting to skip like the whole lesson, and you're just like, okay, I want to go to, you know, the end result of this situation. And your guys are saying, wait, we don't want to cut corners. We don't want to, you know, skip any important lessons or healing that we need to do. But your new beginning will happen. With this person or whatever it is, you know, that you're doing, there will be a new beginning. Just continue your healing journey. Okay, pile number 3. So that is what I have for you guys. Take care of yourselves. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Eat lots of food. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.